And we are back with the Perk build suggestion part of the chapter review. This is Falcon's favorite part.
Yes.
Yeah, every killer we have, with every killer we come up with really nice builds, or well, Falcon comes up with really nice builds, because Falcon is really good at making builds. And as you guys have seen in some of the videos that I did, they work really good. Some work too good, and others work and others work gimmicky, but it still works. So, bro, what do you got? What type of builds do you got this time?
Okay. As always, let me remind you that the builds we are going to suggest are for generic MMR. Okay, so they are not for we don't give a build which works only on low MMR, high MMR. Yeah, so I think you can just try and have fun with them.
Yeah, it's
Eventually you will get the 4K.
yeah, you will. It's basically just it's basically a build for fun, or it also depends on your skill level. Also, if you are able to work well with it.
And also to change a bit the playstyle, you know, because since with the chapter we got new perks, maybe we can create new builds which have a different playstyle, you know.
Yep, that is something. And also, just to let you guys know, even though we are suggesting that we are making it with perks of the singularity, it doesn't mean that it will work well on singularity. Because the builds that we are suggesting, even though we are using the singularity for it, some of them will most likely work better on other killers than on anything else. Also, keep in mind there are certain killers that will work better with these builds than others, and it is your guys' it is your guys' quest or journey to find out which one. Because we don't know. And also we're gonna try out the new search bar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Yeah, this will help a lot. So
yeah, finally.
Yeah, it's
okay, so, and now, bro, I think we will get some value from this search tool.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So let's start, eh?
So as always, we start with the teachable, you know, of the new killer. So let's start with the first one, which is genetic limits. So for example, you type genetic and
voila. Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, for this build also we have to use Fearmonger.
Yeah.
Put Blood Echo. And the last one is Septic Touch. Yes.
Wow, this is the first time that we get this built up as fast as this, without looking throughout the perks.
yeah, bro. I bet you like it.
Oh yeah, this helps a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's it works like magic.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember that genetic limits, it's the new perk which gives exhaustion to survivors.
Yep.
Okay, so with this build, we are creating something which will keep survivors exhausted.
So no light, no sprint burst, no...
So basically, with this build, if you are good and you keep them also endured, you will get huge value because you will counter sprint burst, light, balanced landing, add-on also. So a lot of perks.
Yeah.
So let me explain how the build works. With the Fearmonger, survivors will be exhausted, and also they will get the blindness status effect when they are working on generators.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and also remember that Fearmonger pauses your exhaustion timer.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Then you have other perks which will apply exhaustion. So you have, for example, Septic Touch that will exhaust survivors while they are healing.
Damn.
And with genetic limits, you can also apply exhaustion after they healed.
Oh my god. If I can name this build, can I call it out of bread build? I'm out of bread uh, build.
Yeah.
Oh.
And also, bro, don't forget, if you try and keep them injured, you also get value from Blood Echo, because when you hook one survivor, Blood Echo will activate, and you will apply exhaustion, you will apply hemorrhage also for 45 seconds, I guess.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I
So
rem
yeah,
I
and
remember.
yeah, and yeah, and
Yeah.
if at that point they try to ignore your perks, and they just focus on generators, they will stay injured because Fearmonger will pause the exhaustion timer.
Yeah. It's. Oh my goodness. Bro,
Yeah,
that's actually
yeah,
fun.
it is, bro. But can I give you just you want just a tip?
Yeah.
Play this build on Legion.
Legion. Really?
Yes.
Oh my god. I will try the Legion, yeah. Yeah, I might try it on Legion. Of course, I have to try it on this guy first, but I get a feeling that it's going to be pain.
Bro, as you know, I hope they will buff the power. But anyway, if just assume the killer is good.
Mm-hmm.
This build will give a lot of troubles to survivors because if they are on generators,
Yeah.
you can use biopods to spot them.
Oh yeah.
And if you manage to teleport, you are sure they are exhausted. So they don't have sprint burst, they don't have light, and so on.
True. True. This build will especially be good in, I think, in Silent Hill and Raccoon City, or the game.
Also, yeah.
Yeah. Because I know for a fact, there is a video up that you guys might have seen. That is me playing Huntress, where I have a Fearmonger and I have Blood Echo, and I had a lot of value for it.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, just especially if you keep slugging them,
Yep.
it will be very, very good.
Oh yeah, it was quite something. I didn't even notice that he had the exhaustion perks.
Yeah, because yeah, they will try to get up, they will try to heal, yeah, they will be always exhausted.
Yeah, and then the body blocking and such, and then they fill with that, and it's such a good. It can work so well. It can really work so well, depending on how the game goes.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to testing this out. I might try this out on Huntress. Well, and part of it, except the Septic Touch, because Septic Touch doesn't work with Huntress. You know?
You know, it works, but the terror radius is small.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So for Huntress, I will most likely use something different in terms
Yeah.
of
Yeah, I think this will good on Doctor. Yeah, especially on Legion. This
Yeah,
will be very. I think Survivor will find this build toxic.
yeah, it's oh, Wesker also.
Oh yeah, Wesker, why not? You have 40 meters of terror radius. Why not?
Yeah, and I remember when we did that one anti-heal build on Wesker, and I remember a survivor saying that that is the most toxic build he ever played against,
Oh yeah,
and it was like, yeah, I I look forward to this, bro. I really look forward to this. So, what is the next one? Do we have another one, or do we have a different one?
oh yeah, of course we have because the second teachable is force hesitation.
Okay, let me first remove everything then,
Yeah, clean up.
and then the perk is forced limitation. There we go.
Yes. This yeah, so this perk works and needs more survivors together.
Yeah.
So we have a build to help you find other survivors,
Oh,
of course. So the second perk is Infectious Fright. Then put Discordance. Yeah, it works even if you type, just a part of the word. Huh?
yeah.
And the last perk you can put Nurse's Calling. Yeah, exactly. It works also with the words in the description.
Yep.
Wonderful feature.
Yeah.
Okay, bro, so let me describe this build. So remember that Force Station will hinder the survivors,
Yeah.
you down another survivor. So it is important that you know where other survivors are,
Yeah.
and for this you will use Infectious Fight because you down the survivor. Infectious will tell you if there are other survivors nearby.
Yeah.
But you have other options because you have discordance. So if survivors try to repair the same generator, discordance will tell you.
True.
Yeah. So again, you can down one survivor, maybe if one or both also are injured, and you get value from forced hesitation.
Ooh.
And with the last perk, Enhanced Calling, it works, in the same way because if you see that two survivors are healing,
Mm-hmm.
you can catch them, you down one, and again you get value from forced hesitation.
That that is really interesting. So, yeah.
Yeah, and on top of that, remember that this killer, at least on paper, can teleport also to survivors.
True.
So if you are lucky with your biopods, you get information, and you can immediately teleport to the survivors.
Of course, with lucky, you mean if they are not disabled by the EMP, right?
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, that's so.
And also you must have a biopod in the right place also.
True. Like that's always.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is quite something.
Yeah. So basically, this build will punish altruism.
Ooh. Sounds sexy.
It is.
Yeah. And I don't know, bro. It looks like a good build, you know. it's just in terms of synergy, it's a little bit weird, you know. That's the only thing. Because I think a killer with a small terror radius would have more benefit from the nurse's calling than a killer with normal terror radius, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay, this well, basically this build gives you a good snowballing potential
yeah. So
because it just yeah, I think if everybody is injured, you are in a good spot because you can just start your snowball.
yeah. Because if I'm correct, this is good in the early game,
Yeah, also.
and this becomes better in the late game. Well, maybe this is
Yeah,
mid game. This is more in the late game.
yes.
Yeah. So it's early, mid, late, basically. Well, early, yeah. This is mid. This will be good in mid and late game. This here, depending on how it goes. So yeah, I'm interested how this will work. To be honest, do you have any more builds with this perk, or is this all?
Yes, because we still have the last teach bot, which is machine learning.
Okay, let's go there. So, wait, let me remove this.
Yeah, now
Clean up and learning. Okay.
yeah. Uh, I will explain, you know, the plan, you know, for this build. But for now, just equip bitter murmur.
Bitter. So that's basically a generic perk.
Yes. Poop the grace.
Cool. Now that's rare.
It is. And we are going for a very special build here. And that perk you can put claustrophobia.
These are really, this is really a weird bunch of perks.
Yeah, survivors will never expect this build.
Yeah, I mean you got drag cane, you got all of a sudden you get a lance, and then you get this. Yeah.
Yeah, so let me explain this. So basically, remember, you use machine learning by kicking generators.
Yeah.
And after the generator is completed, this build will, you know, it will start using you know, this build.
Yeah.
Because after the generator is completed, you get 1 token of Coup de Grace.
Oh. Oh
You
yeah.
are yeah, you get aced and the undetectable from machine learning.
Yeah.
You will see the survivors which completed the generator with the bitter murmur.
Yeah.
So you can maybe catch them, or maybe you can teleport also to them with the biopod.
Yeah.
And on top of that, claustrophobia will block every window near that generator.
Damn. Damn, that's crazy. You know? That's really crazy.
Yeah, so that you don't waste your machine learning, and you are more powerful in chase because survivors will not be able to work the windows, and you also have an increased lunge with the Coup de Grace.
Damn. Yeah, and you will never expect that.
Yes. And also remember that you can use biopods to check the progress of the generator.
I always remember that, bro.
Yeah.
It
So,
just
so basically you can get ready when they are going to close the generator you kicked with machine learning.
yeah. It's gonna be it's gonna be weird to play with this build. That is for sure. Because it is a really specific build, bro.
It is.
So it's really going to be a weird experience for me then. Because I barely use any perks that work like this. Like these. So it's going to be quite the experience for me. It's technically a real meme build. It's just, knowing my luck, I will have survivor booties with map offerings against me with this non-stop. I don't look forward to it, bro. Knowing my luck.
Yeah. Glad you liked it.
I like it, but like I said, bro, I got a feeling when I use this build, I will most likely have bully survive with friends squad, and that they are using, a map offering to put me on a horrible map like Garden of Depression or Cold Wind and those kinds of things, you know. And that I have to use this build against them on those maps. It's I don't look forward to that. If you know what I mean. You know?
Yes.
It's man. Recording for this kid is going to be pain. A lot of pain.
I agree.
I mean, it is like the most horrible thing ever. Any other builds, bro, or is this all?
No, of course we have some other builds. You know, this time we are going for a more normal build.
Oh, nice.
Since yeah, at this point we are going to use classic perks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So now I want to suggest a build to, you know, to basically to exploit the power of this killer and the fact that you can protect your generators.
Okay.
So we will use Gearhead. Yes. Discordance.
Oh, great. Then I know what to do then. Let's see if it is here.
Last row.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then put Tinker. And Deadman Switch. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Very cool this search tool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, bro. So I think this build is quite self-explanatory, but anyway, you are going to annoy survivors which are repairing your generator.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a discordance, so if two survivors are on a generator, you will know it, and you can infect both with your biopods.
Yeah.
You also have a gearhead, so maybe if you are in chase and you see one survivor repairing another generator, again you can use your biopod to infect him.
That's true.
On top of that, you have Tinker, so maybe you can again annoy the survivors. We are going to close the generator, And maybe if you are lucky and you teleport to them, you can save your generator.
Oh, true.
And on top of this, you have the Deadman Switch. So after you hook one survivor, you can force Deadman Switch by just checking your biopods and shooting at that survivor.
Oh,
Yeah, because at that point the survivor is in a lose-lose situation. If he keeps repairing, you will apply the slipstream. Otherwise, you will force Deadman Switch. If the survivor wants to avoid the slipstream, you force Deadman Switch.
true. And then, of course, it will be blocked, and then you have some time to chase, and you down survivor again.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that actually that is quite interesting, bro. You know, it's quite interesting.
Yeah, basically you try to get more value from your biopods with this build,
Damn.
and so that you are more efficient.
I like this, bro. I like this. Will of course be difficult to use for me, since I barely use Tinkerer and I barely use Discordance or Gearhead, so that will be. I think that would be quite experience for me to use those perks. You know. So I'm really looking forward to that. Of course, have already, but then again, on this killer, it is already would already be a different experience. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Depending also if they fix the killer up or not. That is also the thing, because they can still change them before release.
And we hope so, bro.
Yeah. If not, then yeah. Waste of time. Would be
Oh, yeah.
would,
Okay. Now maybe we can. Maybe we have another interesting build, bro.
okay,
Yeah,
let me
if,
remember.
this will be, more difficult to use, but could be fun. So,
Wait.
it's okay. I'm just describing, what I'm going to do because, again, I'm trying to get value from the biopods basically, and this time for hooked survivors.
Oh,
Yes. So this time you put make your choice.
make your choice. Should be here.
Then you put monstrous shrine. Yes. Then you have maybe you have to search for this agitation. Oh no, you have it. Yeah, you have agitation. Okay. And the last perk is Starstruck.
Starstruck. Okay, that one. Oh, it's here.
Interesting. Okay.
Damn, this
I,
suit.
I love this tool, bro.
Yeah, I do. Same. Oh, so we got an exposed build, basically.
Yes. And basically you can use biopods to patrol your hooked survivors. And
Yeah.
basically you can camp from a distance.
Oh my god, so
Yeah.
the anti-camp
But,
tool will be
yeah,
useless against him.
yeah. This build, it is, I think, the most efficient way to play with this build is exploiting the basement.
Hmm.
So basically, you must, you use agitation to get survivors into the basement.
Yeah.
After that, yeah, imagine think about the situation. You have a Starstruck, so with the increased terror radius from agitation, you will expose some survivors.
Yeah.
So they will play safe.
Okay.
But but you have monstrous shrine, so the entity progress will be faster inside the basement.
I see.
Yeah. So at that point, survivor must make a choice. Either wait for Starstruck to expire, or risk the unhooking.
Whoa.
If they do, they will get exposed with the maker choice, and you can teleport to them with your biopods.
And yeah, and if you're slipstream to them and you're chasing them, you can you can keep using your slipstream to keep the the overclock effect.
Yeah, and on top of that, remember, if they are exposed with Starstruck, you can always check your biopods to find them.
True. So you
If,
basically
yeah,
are.
if you're lucky, you can teleport to exposed survivors.
Damn. That's crazy. I like that, bro. I really like that. This could be a really fun build. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, a really fun build.
Yeah, and oh, bro, uh, imagine if you are the survivor playing against this build and you are exposed from maker choice. You will be in trouble because at that point, what do you do? Because you think, okay, may I just stay in the basement, or maybe should I risk running away from the basement and maybe being catched by a biopod?
True.
It will be very risky.
Yeah, because you can put bio. Yeah, you would put the biopods outside of the basement, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Uh,
Hey, we are smart, bro.
yeah. I mean, and with the overclock effect, everything that you do will not do much against him. So he will be spamming the overclock effect like crazy.
Yeah. Basically, you can't stop the killer even with pallets if he is in overclock mode also. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the only problem will be the EMPs. That's the only thing that will be the problem.
I know, bro. That's why we are hoping for buffs.
Yeah. Or at least a small nerf to the EMPs. I mean, he can be A tier if they nerfed the EMPs. Then he at least would be A tier at low A tier at least, you know. I think. I'm not 100% sure. It is really hard to. It's really hard to rate this killer, you know. But I don't think he's S tier. Like I said, I don't think he's S tier. But we will see. So any other build, bro? Or is this it?
Yeah, maybe I have another one.
Oh.
Is also, uh, I think, yeah, a bit classic. Why not? And this time again, I'm going to exploit, the biopods,
Yeah.
but for checking exit gates.
Oh.
Yeah. With this build, you will make it impossible to open gates. So maybe you already uh, understood that we are going for an endgame build.
Yeah.
So we will use No Way Out. Remember me?
Yeah.
Terminus, and Blood War.
There you go.
Yes. So with this build, basically you can play normally,
Yeah.
so you try to hook everybody.
Yeah.
You will also just tunnel a bit your obsession, so
No,
you
that
can,
is normal with Remember Me. Telling the obsession
yeah, of
is
course. So basically you can farm Remember Me tokens,
yep.
and then remember to put biopods on both exit gates.
Damn. Did
When generators will be complete, the fun will start because
oh
because you can patrol your gates,
yeah.
you can infect survivors, and maybe you can teleport to them.
Oh my god.
If everybody is injured, which should be not so so impossible because remember that nowadays adrenaline is meta.
Mm-hmm.
If you are good and you spread pressure, you can have two or three, or even maybe everybody injured when the last generator pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with Terminus, they will be broken and they will not be able to heal up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you can easily catch them with, with either M1 or with your power.
Yeah.
Also, in that case, Terminus is even better than Noid because survivors can't cleanse your totem.
True. It's
And
only affected by if the so long that the gate is closed.
yeah, exactly. But with no way out, and remember, it will take ages to open the gates.
True.
And remember that you still have the biopods for checking the gates. So you can also slug and keep building your pressure.
That is true. That is true because in a way you are basically holding them hostage, and you basically it is an basically it is an exit gate protecting build. With
Yeah.
except for 3 gens, you're doing it with because you are basically trying to make the survivors frustrated.
Oh yeah. And for the last perk, which is Blood Warden, you will use it if survivors manage to open the gate.
True.
In that case, just hook one survivor and get value from Blood Warden. Yeah, because remember, you still have biopods, so even if they open and you apply Blood Warden, the survivors are not safe.
That's true. That's true what you're saying, man. That is. Oh my god, this is going to be fun. This looks like a really fun build to try. I mean, I did try out that one with the Rancor that you suggested for the Skull Merchant. I think people have already seen that part.
Yeah, the build with the Game of Foot.
Yeah, Game of
Yeah.
Food, and so that was really it was fun, you know. It was fun when you get to the end and you get Mori or someone or so once that build starts to get going. But it's yeah, like I said, it depends on the killer. Certain killers are just, you know. This could be interesting. This could be really interesting. I definitely think it will be interesting. So basically, you got exit gate protector singularity.
Yes. Okay, and so basically till now with the biopods we tried to protect generators, to protect gates, protect hooks.
Yeah.
What else, bro? We can protect totems.
Oh my god, totem protector.
Yes.
Oh my god, that is going to be fun. Totem pro-
Okay. It's just a search for X
Okay.
to work.
Yeah, but first I need to remove all of these, eh?
Yeah, I think you can also search for totem, but yeah, X should work.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this time you can put Devour Rope,
Yeah.
Thrill of the Hunt,
Throw the hand, okay.
Undying,
Yeah.
and Pentiment.
Pentimento.
Yes.
Nice. Now this
So,
is...
yeah, so this is the ultimate totem protector because you have Thrill of the Hunt, so cleansing totem will take ages.
Oh my god, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. If they manage to destroy one totem, you have Undying.
Oh yeah! Yep.
And remember that when you rekindle a totem with Pentimento, you can get back the token of Thrill of the Hunt.
True.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. So basically, this is yeah, this creates a lose-lose situation for survivors because if they ignore your totems, you will destroy them with the Devour Rope.
Oh my god.
If they cleanse your totems, you will destroy them with the Pentiment.
Holy shit, man, that's crazy.
Yeah. Remember also you can put biopods near your totems, so basically you can check your totems and shoot at survivors. So we are trying to cleanse your totems.
Yeah, and with how long it will take with the Trail of the Hunt.
Yeah, I think it takes 28 seconds, I think.
Yeah, that will be more than enough to do it.
Yeah, and remember that this killer can quickly check multiple biopods.
Oh yeah. So if you are playing smart, you put a biopod at each totem.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and if you notice that someone has destroyed a totem that you didn't check, you can go there, put a pot there, and you have a 5 totem playstyle.
Yes, exactly. Because also you have Pentimento, so you can rekindle you can rekindle your totems, yeah. And maybe if basically, bro, if this is also interesting because if they want or they have to cleanse your totems,
Hmm.
for example, you have already three tokens of Devour, so they have to cleanse your totems.
Yeah.
Uh, they must remove the slipstream.
True.
Otherwise, you will easily teleport to them.
Yeah. And they are especially screwed once you get your third token.
Yeah, they will be exposed and you will be in overclock mode.
Yep. And they will have a hard time destroying the Power Hope because of the drones. And if Undying is still up, then it doesn't matter anymore. Because then you have another token on Pentimento, the healing speed. So it becomes worse, 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 worse and worse. You know?
Yeah, bro. Basically, if they are lucky and they cleanse Devour Rope after Undying, they are still wasting 1 minute, almost 1 minute.
Yeah.
Because you have 28 seconds plus another 28 seconds. So it's almost 1 minute wasted just to remove your devour rope.
Yeah.
Yeah. But of course, after that, you will put two tokens of pentiment.
Yep.
Yeah, just remember to play smart.
Oh yeah, of course I will. Oh, of course I will, man. That is going to be one of those games that I will most like. I think I will try this because I never do a full totem build. I might try this, you know. This really got my attention because I never use Hex Devour Hope, you know. So maybe I will use it on this because Hex Devour Hope is like a really bad perk, you know. Because it requires so much to set it up, and it is like, you know, it can be destroyed right at the beginning.
Yes.
So I'm really looking forward to testing that. Yeah, I will most likely test this. That and maybe the end game build, but that depends on how I feel. That depends how the killer is. You know, depends on how the killer performs. Might even do it after the mid chapter patch, depending. So yeah, definitely these are definitely interesting builds, bro. I can't wait to test them out. You know?
Glad you liked them.
Well, of course I like them. It's just you know, it's gonna be trouble using it on him. That's the thing. The builds are nice. It's just, you know, this guy's the problem. You know, using it on them. Because I think other killers will work a lot better with these builds than he is. But at least, you know, trying is... I still would give it a try, you know? I would still try. I think that is the important part. So... Is this all? Is this the last one?
Yes.
Okay. So... I think that we stop here then, eh? And the next thing is the Claudette test on the most crappiest map that they ever made. So see you guys soon, eh? Bye. And then the Mori.